Hello and welcome back to A State of Chaos podcast. Just some updates. The Halloween event is here. I did manage to sell my shield. I don't know why people buy that. I put the sword for like 60 million here in the trader as well, but didn't sell, so I put it back at 50 and then it sold, which is kind of nice. I was using the pet event that was before this, so I leveled up my my horse. I did make a cleric level 121, but I think I'll make another cleric because basically I'm already kind of tired of this knight. Not that the knight is bad, but just going for Temple of Forgetfulness. It was a nice idea, but I'm not really getting much there. The 60 gear is nice. Just I'm not getting too much in the Temple of Forgetfulness, to be honest. Like I was expecting to get more skill points here, but I'm not getting that much, and I'm also not getting that much money. It's of course the temple is nice for pet leveling, but mostly like P2 pet. I think I did finish the quest as well. Yeah, cleaning the temple is only for like 50 jumping devils. You don't need to do that for 50 SP. Surgical strike, I definitely want to do this one and then complete this, and after that fight the complete the quest after that, which is for the Erebus. Is it Erebus or what is this one even? Wait, I have game audio. That sucks. Sometimes it just kicks on the audio, right? Let's see. I used to have this in Windows. Just yeah, it doesn't save the audio settings. Oh, you can't hear it on stream, but like I clicked cancel, so that's not a good idea. Let's try this. I used to have this like in Windows, just mute the whole game. So I should probably do that. Let's see, a volume mixer. Let's just mute the game. So as you can see here, not getting a whole lot of skill experience. I could lock my character here with the guild that I have bought. Level 6 guild I made myself with this character and the gold I had on it. For now, I guess we're just gonna go and do this quest real quick because it gets me skill points. And I think I'll leave this character on this level for now, but in a bit I'm probably just gonna go and level up another cleric because it's just more fun, I think. And I've had a pretty easy time actually getting the cleric to level 121, which is kind of nice. And then on top of that you get some but you don't get too much money from that, but I just think I don't know. I just want to show off like how you could utilize the legendary irises, which I didn't do on this character, and just use the boosters a bit more. That would be nice to show off. And I guess we're just gonna go and do this quest then first, and then I'll go on to the... Oh, I didn't even have my experience blocked. Or I did. Let's see, I did get experience points. Huh. I joined my other two clerics in this guild as well. I do have a maximum level cleric on Horizon 2, as well as Osiris, of course, but like everyone has. But we're just doing is like a blind, or not blind, it's like a blank playthrough. First I need to gather some gold, and I'm not sure how to go about that. I mean, I've gathered some stuff here already. I was actually using this knight for a bit, and I killed a couple of what's it called, chimera, Great Devil Road chimeras. Let's see, do I have, yeah, I'll use a silver totem here, and then I'll probably pretty easily kill this one. It just kind of sucks. Like the 100% cooldown potions that you get are actually also very strong. Oh, and this is only, yeah, I need to use my real swords. That should be better. I was using this 69 sword plus 0 just for pet leveling, and I should probably show you where you could pet level pretty easily. Yeah, this is actually doing some damage, so I'll eventually kill this boss, and then I'll get 1,500 skill points times 5 probably, and that's like 6,000, 7,000 ish. I mean, I should be able to calculate that. Should be 7,500 if I'm correct. So I was leveling the horse that I got like last week, and I've already gotten that one to level 22, which is pretty okay. And I'm not sure how much that sells for, but I could have been doing much more better stuff to get money, I think. Like there was the drop event going on in Procyon Temple. If I would have made like a new character, just start grinding in Procyon for the, what's that, curse removal scrolls, I would have been able to just get those and been able to sell those and actually get some decent money for that. Because I think one was selling for like 4 million, and of course it drops somewhat frequently. And now currently it's going the Halloween event, of course, but I'll get into that later. I did get a plus 10 boots here. That's kind of lucky, so should be able to sell that. And I guess we're getting this experience as well. Even though we're locked, we're still getting the quest experience. Yeah, okay, well that's fine. I don't mind that. Like the lowest level the lowest level spider here in the thing is level 65 anyway, so if I get a few levels here it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, that's 65. So let's go, and since we have the skill pill running, we're also gonna just hand in the backpack quest. I'm not gonna be bothering with this right now. So yeah, I had this saved just to be lazy and kill chimeras that way. Oh, my hatchling also leveled up. Oh, it seems like the pet event is still going on, because I'm getting like two pet experience per kill. That's weird. I'm not sure if they decided to keep that on or just forgot about that. But it's definitely still double pet experience. So since a couple of monsters already respawned, I don't really need to continue on fighting here. Like, I believe the respawn rate for Chimera is like 2 hours. Might be saying 3 hours on the website, but probably, I don't know. I think it's 2 hours. Let's see. Well, let's hand in this quest, and then we'll go continue the chapter of Chimera killing. It just depends on like when you play as well. Like sometimes you're really lucky and you get like 4 or 5. Well, maybe 4 is lucky already. Oh, it's only 1,000 here. Yeah, that's cool. So we got the back here too. The plus 10 boots, I don't need to use that because I think that's less. It's less defense than my other boots have. And I might just be able to sell this in the trader for like some money. So let's see if the Chimera spawns here. Keeping this knight on this level is also a pretty good level to have a Chimera killer. And I just wanted to log on to the knight first, just to show off that well, what I've been doing. So I've been selling the sword and the shield, which get me some money, and I've been just kind of bored because I'm not really getting that much money in Temple of Forgetfulness. And then doing Chimera killing. It's kind of okay, but we could maybe check how much armor is worth, but I don't really know. Like, there's not that many items in the trader to begin with. Okay, so a plus 10 will go for like 100, or sorcerer for like 20. Something like that. So we'll just start it with 100. When this doesn't sell, I could just put it again at a lower price. I also put the Chain of Tiger here for like 8. Yeah, it doesn't really matter all that much. And I also applied this title to my knight. I should have done that earlier, because when you reach like level 50, you get this Rising Star title, and it's actually pretty good because you get the 20% movement speed. So you move faster for like a week, or that's a week. Yeah, probably a week. And then Guardian of Gratan is just for finishing backpack quest as well. So that's fine. And here, it's better to use the middle level support, of course, because it will make you a bit stronger. But you should be able to kill Chimera without that too, with just base weapons with no outside investment. And yeah, Halloween event is going on, but I'll go over the events quickly just after I checked for chimeras. Like, the empty baskets are dropping pretty much from all monsters, I think. They have some special monsters, but we'll see that. And they changed the look of Juno a little bit. Yeah, I don't think the Chimera is gonna spawn today. I mean, this is kind of boring, but it's kind of low effort to do Chimera killing, and also it gives you a little bit of items. Like, you get some healing potions like that, you get some Medal of Honor, you get tool aids, a couple of moonstones. I have some in the storage that I could show. So it's not that much, but it also doesn't take too long to kill a Chimera, so it's kind of worth it. Maybe. Yeah, I used a couple of tool aids to get the stones and the herbs I have here. So that's like 7 Medal of Honor, so I killed it like 7 times. And this is just a random spot that I saved. It's just what I was going for Chimera killing. And it doesn't really matter where you go. It's just convenient to pick a spot. And this place, I used it also to get some Wave the Birch leader, or whatever it's called. And you need that one for the backpack quest, of course. So it's only like 2 more channels to check, so might as well finish that off. And the middle level support you could use on pretty much all the channels. Not just channel 1 and 5, but new level or new player support is only channel 2 and 5. Both non-PvP channels. Oh, and also the water here is red. So maybe I should just run around Juno for a bit, but I don't know. Maybe I should, just to give my impression of it. Like, I was thinking, oh, it might be boring to show that off, but who knows? But maybe somebody would watch that back in like a couple months, and it's kind of nice to see how things were. And I've had not even looked at the Juno much, so I think it would be nice to show off what it looks like now. See if any monsters respawn, and they respawn and not Chimera. And wooden treasure key, I don't know, it's a low value item, but I'm not sure if I should pick it up or if it's not even worth my time. But making some money here. Just most of the money I have here is just from selling the sword and the shield. And I couldn't even find a second sword and shield in the trader of a level 61. So people either just completely ditch the weapons and not even put them there, or there's not that many people making new characters. And maybe it would be a better place to do skill point farming at like level 90, because they made the ghost in Egeha, or Egeha, whatever you want to pronounce it as, or however it is pronounced. They made the ghost there drop more skill points, or give more skill points. So, and also there you get the level 70 gear dropped that you could sell to NPCs. So maybe that's a nice place to be in. So I guess Chimera is not spawning. I could show here Lazy Flower. This is where I was going for pet level gaining, pet experience gaining. And I was using like this weapon, so I didn't kill the flower much. I think this one has a bit more hit rate as well, because it was a bit more lucky on the stats. And then I could use this to temporarily boost my hit rate a little bit, my accuracy, As you can see here, that physical hit rate goes up a little bit. And then defense goes down, of course, because of the buff. And how that works. Attack up as well. Let's see. Should put more strength, right? So yeah, this is a nice place to do pet leveling. If you don't have this saved on your memory scroll, I could show here on the map. It's like right over here. And if you don't want to save that on your scrolls, you just go use the Dratan scroll. Go to Jinnar, Patriarch or Merchant. They're both like pretty much next to each other right here. And then you just go run around this building. It's a little bit of running, and then you could find the flowers like right over here. As you can see, we're running towards this spot. And then it should be up this hill, and there's the flowers. I think there's like the third flower over here. You should probably not attack that one, because if that one dies, you get the raid or the elemental boss spawn in Dratan. And there's also like another set of flowers here, or I don't know, maybe somewhere around here there's a set which doesn't do anything. But then there's also a set over near the artifact scholar, right over here, I believe, closer to Stella. But those are like less convenient to pet level at, because there you have the, I think if you run this direction you get to some flowers, but then there's some spears nearby which will attack you without provoking, and these enemies don't really attack you with provoking. And also, if you're doing like a melee on this flower, you should probably not stay in front of it, because then I believe it will attack. I think, yeah, I mean, I took 1 damage there, which is like nothing. But I think it also will just spew fire at some point. But I just think the flower of the desert is just more convenient to just go and fight than the pet leveling statues, like the stone statues or snake statues. I guess they're called stone statues in the Egahat Tower Trum. I'm not sure what it's like, even the official name of that place. Like just Trum, right? But that's just more inconvenient, because there also it's kinda well, you have to kill the enemies when you get there to make sure that they don't attack you and not attack your pet too. Lustrum, inside of Lustrum. You have to run all the way to like level 8, and it's a little bit of routing you have to do. And I've done this route like way too many times that it's not that much of a problem for me. And I should probably not even show this off, but like, yeah. Basically, you see those stones here which guide you a little bit. So you see that, you go over there. And that's like stage 1, level 1 of the tower. And you have to climb all the way up to level 8. I think level 1 to 7 is like one continuous pass through it. And then if you go up the stairs, you load in level 8 or the 8th floor of the Trum. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. That's just gonna take a while, and you could see you have to run through the enemies as well. The flower is just a more convenient way to do that, right? The flower is just outside in the open. You could just memorize, scroll that, and get to it much more quickly than having to go up the tower. Now, because I have some money, some skills cost money, maybe I could afford another skill, but also it might cost me skill points. But then I just got some skill points. But yeah, there's not much here to gain. I could get some low-level skills like this, but yeah, there's not much point. I think I'll just go and give this money to my cleric that I'm gonna be leveling up in a bit. But first, let's just check out what it looks like here in Juno. Like, I kind of like that red fountain. They also put some skulls here, and these trees are different. And then they put the scarecrows everywhere. I think the scarecrows are like a standard kind of thing with Halloween. But, oh, that's nice. It's a little bit of a graveyard here. This might also be the same in Dratan. They just copy pasted that, but that's nice that it's like here as well. And there's Scarecrow over here. The convenient thing with the Halloween event is always that the Scarecrows are pretty much everywhere, so you don't have to look for them. And you don't have to fight for other players to stay around, stand around them, handing in your empty baskets and your pumpkins. Ooh. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be disappearing. Maybe. It could be like a spooky effect that they just show up like when you look at them correctly and they just disappear then. Make you second guess, but yeah, I didn't get spooked at all. That's fine. Let's just use a super haste potion so we run a little bit faster. Now the Halloween event candy also makes you run a little bit faster. I'm not sure like how much they changed. There's scarecrows there, but I don't know how much they changed the Juno appearance. So I might just completely miss out on stuff because I'm not like visiting a certain place, which they did something to. But I'm just looking around. And you can see the fountain all the way from over here. Just not much going on here, just some random scarecrows. I'm not sure if I have something saved. Maybe that player is also looking around for what is changed in Juno appearance. And this is like the new player area, so maybe they did something to that extra as opposed to just scarecrows, because maybe this will be an area that people spawn in, or something that people see, or more people will traverse through without doesn't seem like anything changed here. Yeah, just scarecrows. Disappointing. Let's see. Maybe something in the Drake's Nest or over at this door. Because I think... Okay, so there's the giant pumpkin head. It's level 100. I don't know if I could kill it. It's a little bit strange that I can see this without having a pumpkin hat on myself, but I'll go over the event in more detail now later. Oh, I missed the Wendy's. Feels bad, man. Should have gone there and gotten a buff. But I wasn't paying attention to chat. I found when they made the Juno reskin or remodel, I found the doors here kind of weird. It just doesn't do anything. It's like the door in Striana, but then this one doesn't work. It doesn't have any purpose. It's just there. I don't think it even shows on the map. It's just a artifact scholar here. There's a door in this corner, and I think there's a door here too, but it doesn't really show on the map too. There's just a couple of mountain tops there. So it doesn't look like too much has changed in Juno, just mostly the town, and then they put just scarecrows, and this just looks it looks normal. So let's see if I can teleport somewhere. Let's go for Till. Check this out. Maybe there's something changed here. I don't think so. This always looks like this. I could check the map and see if there's anything. Like, I'm assuming this Drake Nest is the same as that, so I wouldn't know why they would put something here and not there. And I've already been there, so not much point going there. I could go check out Wild Collector Call, and then... Was I there? No, I think went out this way. Let's check out this gate, and then let's go check out near the mine. I don't think much changed. I just want to check it out. I want to know. So this just looks normal. See if there's any extras here near the bridge. Well, the same thing. Check out the mine. There wasn't anything near the other temple, the Velpist temple. The entrance to Ebony Mine. Doesn't look like anything strange going on here. Check out the other gate, this one. Let's go for Leon. And I'm just assuming the same giant skeleton head and hands are here. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work, but yeah, it's something, I guess. So that should be this chapter done. I'm a little bit disappointed that they kind of didn't really go beyond the town to decorate, but the town looks nice. It's nice that this is changed up. I don't think the arena has anything different. Well, that's kind of different. They still have the... What did they call this? Like... onagers? Or is this a trebuchet? Or... Oh, there's also like piles of bones, and the fencing is just all changed up. Doesn't say much here, I don't think. 1788. Xai Xui. I don't speak this language, so if that says anything, that's probably the best place to read it, because it's like very big. Interesting. Big skull over here. I think these statues are just regular. It's kind of nice. I kind of want to check out this area now. This NPC that they put here too, close to Estella. An impossible. Oh. Well, I could, I guess, get this pet. So here they have the Demon Knight, which you can buy some stuff from. And this requires Halloween tokens to actually get the item. You could buy this, and then it's kind of useless, because you still need the tokens before you can open it. And I don't even know how to get the tokens, but I guess we're just gonna go look into the event right now. And there's not like the little graveyard thing going on here like I assumed. So I guess this one here in Juno is just it's a unique thing after all. It's not like a copy paste. Where it kind of feels like I've seen this before. Right. And this might say something as well, but that's probably intelligible for me. Shouldn't be able to tell what it says. Mostly because of the light, but then probably the letters also wouldn't make sense to me. So the attendance is done. The skill pill is just gonna run out. It's fine. I don't really mind that. So let's go relog and check out the event, because they did put a nice thing here on the Discord. It's kind of has a complete guide as well. So let me just go and do some quick attendance. I'm not gonna bother too much here. Let's try and capture the Discord. I believe this is the one I used before. Alright, so they have some events going on here. The Halloween event is here. The spooky bake-off and jack-o'-lantern carving contest, horror films, costume contest, spooky story. I believe those are all like competitions. So first place gets something, and there's rules and stuff. Let's see about horror films. Like, what is this even about? Yeah, this is also a contest. 3 winners overall. Scarier the movie, the better. So we're challenged to create our own mini horror movie. Lost Chaos Edition. Right. One plus 30, 0 sockets out of 7 sockets, a weapon of your choice. That would be kind of nice to have, but I don't think I'll make a movie here. That's not really what I do. Hello ChatGPT, I need your help. Yeah. I don't think I'll even attempt this, really. Like, these are kind of nice that they're just like mini events. If people are interested in that, that's cool. And they get something to do, and good luck doing that. So, Halloween event has been postponed. So basically it just dropped right now after maintenance. Maybe curse removal drop event is still going on, like the 200% pet event was going on, like I showed earlier. So maintenance was today. So I don't know why they post this picture. Like, is this supposed to be a mage or high elf? I don't know. Is this a Lost Chaos class? Anime kind of crossover thing. So what is the latest update? I guess we should go back like a week or so. I think this one was last week. We read that. Yeah, maintenance is postponed, and it's because of some issues with the Dratan Castle Siege. That's fine. Routine weekly maintenance is today at like 10. Or it was Thursday. Of course, when you're watching this video, it was Thursday. 10 a.m. my time. Servers are back online. Halloween event has arrived like that. For more details and the full Halloween guide, check this out. So you could click there. We're just going to click there in a bit. So I think this is changed back from... I read that before. It was like 5 to 8 seconds, and now it's back to 8. Back from 8 to 5, I don't know. So 190 buff gear sets were removed. 190 hit rate armor now gives hit rate boost of 1000. Mixed pieces give 500 hit rate boost. You need to wear all pieces to receive this bonus. So basically like 5 pieces of the mixed armor and 5 pieces of the hit rate armor will give you a hit rate bonus. The 190 gear is interesting because it's like the last level now that you get, and the hit rate armor basically gives you a lot of attack as well as hit rate, but then the mix set will give you like hit rate as well as evasion, and there's also like evasion sets, so there's like 3 variants of the set, I believe. And I guess the evasion doesn't get any buffs at this moment. Or any boosts to hit rate or evasion. The mix set also gives you like evasion and hit rate, but then a lesser amount of hit rate and a lesser amount of evasion than the other sets. But then also mixed pieces will give you stun resistance and stone resistance on top of that, as well as like it's a little bit more complicated, but basically mix is nice and hit rate is nice for PvP. Maybe evasion too, it just depends on what you're building. But yeah, they changed this a little bit, and I don't really do a lot of PvP, so I don't know. Doesn't really mean too much to me, but maybe somebody has different ideas about this or more insight than I can give. The Master Tower of Dratan Castle Siege has been fixed, and the barrier eyes should now be killable properly. Absorbing sympathy at Dratan Castle Siege should now work correctly. Small adjustments were made to Dratan Castle Siege, including changes to the death timer. A new loyalty tier has been released. Please welcome the baby goats as the final reward of the loyalty tier and take care of her. Well, baby goat is also XP pet. Let's see. Take good care of her. So baby goat is like another new pet. I don't know. And now it's an XP pet. Well, I believe the goat was like the. It was like an early stage of another pet, which was like I don't know, either succubus or the incubus. Don't quote me, but that's strange to me. But loyalty is basically to do with if you spend money for this game, which is a free-to-play game, so they have to make money some way. But loyalty is basically when you purchase money or in-game currency with real money. I think they do something with loyalty there. Miscellaneous anti-cheat system has been updated. Juno has now a new spooky, scary, festive look, which we checked out before. Now the Halloween event, I don't want to read like all of this, but it's kind of it's kind of nice that they have this complete guide here. You could just read like everything. If you need to know something, if you need to know something more about something, you could read up on that. So basically, I'm just gonna skip over most of this. Well, I'm gonna point out something, and it's probably gonna take me longer to enunciate the words that I'm wanting to say, that it will take you to read whatever it says here, but I'm gonna say something different. So let's go over the event. It's kind of nice that I have this whole event here, or Halloween event, or guide, whatever it is. It's nice that it's like all here. You can pretty much read like right away like what is going on with the Halloween event. So there's a lot of jackal. There's a lot of scarecrows in the game, and whatever. So Jawbreakers is basically a one-time item. You can get this on all your characters. So you could just request this and it will give you temporary boost of like very little HP and MP, or it's kind of useless. Empty baskets drop from weapons or drop from monsters, and you can hand them in for candies, and the candies which you can get are like 6 kinds of candy. You get those from the empty baskets. You get the candy, and if these candies are just random, and they will give you either voucher of good taste or voucher of bad taste. If it's actually very bad or very good, or then you get those. But if it's like slightly bad or slightly not or slightly good, then you don't get those vouchers. It's only like for the very worst. And I don't really know the odds of this, but it's like probably close to like 5% maybe that you get like a super bad one. But if you have already like a good one, then it doesn't override that, because you could just click this and then keep eating them until you get like the good ones. And the good ones will get you like 10% speed in movement, or maybe it's 20% speed in movement. Maybe it's between those two, but something around those areas. Slight increase in movement speed. The other good one is increased health. I believe it's like 20% increase in health. So those are like the good ones, and then there's like the top good one, which will give you both of those at the same time, and then it's like heavenly, and then you get the voucher. The bad one is like I think there's only one bad one, and that one is like it tastes gross, and you get decreased movement speed, also like 20% maybe, and it lasts maybe a little bit shorter than the good ones. So it's a bit of a trade-off, or it's a bit of a risk. And then there's the super bad one. I think it decreases your health as well as decrease your movement speed. and then you get the voucher bad taste. And then you have pumpkin heads, which you could acquire from handing in 6 different candies. If you get those, then you get a pumpkin head. I believe the pumpkin head currently, it's only like 1 month that will last. Well, the old ones that you used to get were like permanent, so they wouldn't expire. But maybe Pumpkinhead is like 1 month only. But maybe they changed it again. But probably Pumpkinhead is like 1 month. Pumpkins you can get from killing pumpkins, and that's a thing you could see only when you wear the pumpkin hat. And the pumpkins are not super powerful, so my character could probably just kill those pumpkins pretty handily. Just need to find a good spot where you could just kill some pumpkins. They basically spawn in the same spots every time, I think. So you just need to get a good place where you could just farm pumpkins and run around, kill pumpkins, run in circles while you kill pumpkins. And then if you have like a lot of pumpkins, you could just go to a scarecrow and hand them in just like the empty baskets and get some reward. Now, I'm not sure about the raid pumpkin. I think the raid pumpkin is a little bit strong. It says here, the giant jack-o'-lantern pumpkin boss will spawn randomly when you are killing little pumpkin minions. Beware, he has some furious defense and an AoE which will light you on fire. When killed, he will drop a multitude of things, including a party invitation and some mask box. So the party invitation / pumpkin P2 pet. You will need this to create the P2 pumpkin pet. Grab yours quick because he needs to be created before the Halloween event is over. I guess party invitation is just like a leash where you could just exchange that for a Halloween pumpkin pet. I think maybe. Bonus Book of Melding exchange. Take your event bonus book of melding items to the transmuter and choose to transmog. Unlike the normal books, these will give you a token box for use only during the event. So you could get like the bonus book of melding event kind of thing. Probably by handing in pumpkins. You get those bonus book of melding as well as like random other things, probably like heaven stones or something like that. And then you could exchange this to get token boxes, and then you could use the token boxes to get tokens. Opening the token boxes will give you tokens in varying amounts, so it's like random how many tokens you get, but it's probably like some set amount, and it doesn't really matter too much if you get much or less, because probably when you hand them in you get like a lot, and then it just goes to an average, and that's fine. You'll take those to the magical shopkeeper to get the special boxes. I'm not sure, like the magical shopkeepers, this could also be like the normal magical shopkeepers in the towns, but you could also get those from the Demon Knights Abraxas, I think, where we were earlier, and in the Ratan close to Estella. Let's see, Halloween lucky box. Maybe you couldn't get that over there, but you could get it from this NPC. Just figure it out. You'll figure it out. Scream mask You can get that if you have a voucher of good taste and a voucher of bad taste. And that's you only get that when you eat the very bad candy and the very good candy. Jason mask and ghost mask and wizard hat even. Those are just item all stuff, so you need to invest if you want to wear that and you want to look cool. The Halloween costume is also just an item all thing. So if you like that and you want to spend money on that, then go right ahead. The Halloween event NPC, it's over here close to Estella. So teleport to Estella with the Dratan NPC scroll, and then it's like right there. If you dare to click on that, you have Halloween token boxes for sale, and you get to buy these things, and then you have to open these things. So you need to have tokens to even get the items that it portrays that it is. Some items here are kind of useful or expensive. Like I believe this one is Blast of Guilt, which is like 1 billion on Horizon. And then there's some others which might be worth something. Like these might be good for your affinity gaining, or this coin of heroes. It might be good to get some good accessories, or just to sell it, or just make informed decisions on what you can get. And Grim Fine Jack has appeared. This is also like somewhat new for me, but this one it's very strong, they say. I've actually read that, and it does drop a Wolfric leash, as well as candles, and whatever you get, whatever. Spirits of the Hollow title too. I'm not sure what this title even gives you, but it might be worth it. But here, they're talking about everyone above level 185 participating in the battle against Grimfine Jack will receive a random reward from the list. So you don't get a Wolfric leash every time, but you get one of these. Grimfine Jack spawns on channel 2 and 4 only. Remember, channel 4 is PvP, so stay safe and be prepared to fight. Grimfine Jack has a respawn timer of 6 hours. So here's how you get the Wolfric. It's pretty straightforward. Maybe not that straightforward. You have to go to the basically follow that if you get that. I don't think I will even be doing that. It says here, right here, be careful as Grimfine Jack cannot be slain alone. Sounds like a challenge, right? But don't think my characters here will be able to just kill that. And it says here also, like, everyone above like level 185, they kind of expect high level players to go around and fight this boss, I guess. And then the respawn timer is like 6 hours, so that's kind of a long time to wait around for that, and you need friends to kill that, and also powerful ones. So let's see, what else is there to say about this? Probably like nothing. So that's a nice guide that they put here, and if you need to know more information, then this is kind of nice to check back on. And I appreciate that they just put that here, and it gives you a great insight of like what is going on here with the Halloween event. And if you're familiar with it, then you could just check, okay, well, this sounds really like it's the same like every year or like last year. I think they did change it a little bit with the Grimfine Jack, and maybe this one is also maybe more recent addition, or like recent in like the last 10 years, maybe not like or 5 years, but not super recent, of course. And then there's the Raid Pumpkin, which is kind of I think Raid Pumpkin was a later edition too. And then the tokens are a later edition as well, but those are not like last year editions or this year editions. They're pretty much they were pretty much there already for 5 years plus maybe. So it doesn't look too different to me, but maybe Grim Fine Jack is new, and maybe the Spirits of the Hollow is a new title. I don't know if this is like a temporary title which will give you a buff for like a month, and then it will just not give you a buff anymore, or what buff it even gives you. But that's kind of interesting. But I'll probably not do that. So with the current events going on, I think it still has the 200% pet going on as well. So if you want to take advantage of this event, you're probably just at lower level just grinding empty baskets or grinding pumpkins. So first you have to get some empty baskets to get the candy, to get the pumpkin hat, and then maybe grind to get the pumpkins. So that's fine. Like I was doing before. Okay, just checking out what I'm capturing. I'm actually capturing the correct thing, I think. So basically, just put both my healers in the guild. I probably said that before too. So let's go over here. Okay, that's good. So this is like a fresh character. It's like nothing on it at this moment. I just put the horse, which I leveled up with my knight during the pet event, on this character. And we have like standard stuff. Just the character bound legendary irises. Let's see if we can do some codes. I believe Xentra YouTube still works. And you get like this reward. Let's see what else works. I believed that there was a there was an autumn buff too. Yeah, that one works just fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this character to just level up very fast. We're just gonna do all the boosters all the time, and let's see. Might as well learn some skills on this horse, because it's already like level 24, so might as well put some armor on it. And I'm not sure how much a horse is worth, if it's like a level 31 mounted, or should I keep leveling it up and make it a higher level mount? Like I know the best mount is like a 57. Like a 57 level knight mare will give you like the maximum buff of like level 12 of the hit rate and the evasion buff of the nightmare. But getting a P1 pet to level... Oh, great. Let me just relog. I don't have a Dratan NPC scroll, and plus I don't have money here. So I'm just gonna go and get my knight here. Just gonna give some money to the character here, just to help me out. Oh, and also I should take the what's it called? New player supporter buff. Yeah. Well, I typed it correctly. I was like, okay, that should be too many zeros there. But it wasn't. Okay, let's just put that here as well. And the rest I'm just gonna buy on the Cleric. And I might just do like 1 hour of this. And I was kind of saying before, like, I was being kind of dumb. Not taking too much advantage of the drop event there before. Like, I could have been making much more money if I was just using the event to my advantage. Like, there was this event going on with the curse removal scrolls that were dropping in Prokian, and that would have potentially giving me much more money than I currently have, and that would have gone a while or a ways towards like getting a better weapon, or like building up a better character. Okay, that's a lot of Potion of Haste, but they pretty much are mostly free, so I don't mind that. Do I buy more? I mean, could just buy some potions. I don't really need much else. Oh, I don't even have food on this. Maybe I should have given me some food. I'm kind of wasting my buffs here. Let's just go and teleport back to Juno for the buff. Gonna relog again. So like currently I think the buffs that you could use are the autumn buff that I just put in, and then there's also the autumn buff too. So try just autumn buff with letter 2 after that. And I think there's also still active the Thanksgiving. Just Thanksgiving. You might have to capitalize the T for Thanksgiving. Like, I could just type it here. Like, I think this is a valid buff as well. And then there's also like autumn buff too. But you have to put that in Lorraine, of course. Like, you know how that goes. Okay, let's exchange. I'm gonna put pet food. Right. I'm blind. I cannot see anything. Okay, I'll just put like 100. That should be plenty. And this will be like just to have the pet on the Cleric. It doesn't really do too much there. I just want to have the pet on the Cleric just so I get some experience while I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna relog there. I do have a party with my other Cleric that I made. And let's see, this is Holy Bless level 4. If you make a level 120 Cleric, you actually do get to have level 4 Holy Bless as well. Wait, what's I'm logging on different characters at the moment, just so maybe I could finish my attendance for today, because I've been attending like a ton of characters and there's almost no getting through it at some point. Like, I can have like 3 instances of Lost Chaos running where I've only like 1 active account, or 1 that I actually play on, and the others are just staying in town just for attendance or for buffing. Also, I'm being pretty dumb about this, because if you have a it's kind of nice to have a level 120 Cleric, because you could actually use that to buff yourself. Like, not that I don't, well, I don't need like level 4 Holy Blast again, but we could do this one. Like encourage level 8. Which is also a pretty decent buff. Because I think encourage level 8, it does increase physical attack. I should have also done charm, like I'm gonna be a cleric here too, so probably just charm as well, but we're gonna have to rebuff that because charm and encourage only last well 20 minutes, so we're just gonna have to run back and get that rebuffed. So we're changing this to a fellowship to get the most experience. We wasted about 10 minutes of perfectly good potions. But yeah, that's fine. I just want to show off like how I'm actually just leveling a cleric. And I'm probably just not gonna do it like all the way, because that's gonna take me a couple more hours than this than I currently have. Well, I guess I could fight the ghouls, but I think their surgeons are just giving me more experience, so I'm just gonna go straight for that. Let's put the pet food on the hotbar as well. But with the legendary iris and boosters, we're gonna get like levels like super sick fast. And one of the more issue is like you don't have gold, but I've gotten some gold from my knight, and basically you need the gold for getting skills. Like you'll see that when you do just a couple of quests, like the backpack quest and the veteran quest and a couple of quests with there's the one for Till that I've shown as well before, and there's also the quest in the Temple of Forgetfulness that I've shown before, or like even today. And just those coupled with legendary skill pill will just give you just lots of good stuff, lots of SP that you might need up to like level 120. And I was actually even surprised that the cleric was that strong and that it was that easy to get to level 120, because I've just figured out the path, I guess. Like the only downside here to getting that is you use up your experience boosters as well as your skill point boosters, but that's fine for me. Oh, I should probably also just switch up the weapon. And because I get the levels now, I should be able to get the skills. I'm just gonna go for like level 31. Let's go for level 31, and then I'll be able to change classes. So first I want to get to level 31. I kind of want to get rid of the ghouls, but I don't want to use boosters on them. Like the ghouls are just hitting my horse, and that just drains its HP. But that's fine. Okay, level 28 already. It's also kind of nice that these orc surgeons, they are pretty close to the entrance, so. And that's basically the highest level mob you get in here. So like 30% experience for one kill is not that bad. So like with the boosters and that I didn't use on a knight, you get to level up very fast. Like my main issue with that as well is that I might just reach level 121 pretty fast, but what am I going to do at 121, right? Like what if I'm level 121 and I don't have any weapon on that? Then I wouldn't be able to just use the character, because I wouldn't be able to kill anything without a weapon. And if I don't kill anything, I wouldn't be able to get any money too. So I would kind of just burn through like the good stuff, like the boosters, and then what do I do for money? So that's kind of the issue with that. But you could use this cooldown potion too, and I've been able to reach like 121 without even using all of that. So maybe there's still some room after getting to the level, and maybe that's a good way to make money, just to burn through your 100% cooldown potion. Because if you have that, you could spam your skills all the time, and you don't need to have those what's it called? You don't need to have those accessories for a 100% cooldown reduction. Okay, so we're level 31, so that should be good. And that's also a good sign, because now you get the upgraded armor as well. So we could use that for more defense. And then just gonna quickly visit the master healer to... we don't have much SP, so hopefully we're fine. I think we should be fine. We need to have at least this one to level 5. Okay, so we're fine. I couldn't upgrade that fully, that sucks. And also couldn't upgrade that fully. Like the fastbow fiction is just too good. Okay, we have enough money. We have Sting Shot 5, and we have that, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly over to what we know is a good quest, which is the one from Till, because I think I could do it right now. We still have the pill running anyway. This is just a quick teleport anyway, and then you get like 500 SP skill points, question mark. I just stumbled upon that like randomly on the night. Yeah, it's like 100 SP for just teleportation. And if you're able to buy like one Juno NPC scroll, definitely do that. Final trend. Oh yeah, you could do that. Well, that's not worth it in my opinion. I'm gonna go and continue leveling up just as quick as we can. Oh, that's the wrong teleporter even. Oh well. It's kind of nice too that they decrease the time for teleportation, so it only takes like 3 seconds or 2 seconds to teleport. It used to take like 10 seconds, and the same goes for like logging out too. They totally didn't need to do that and change it to like a lower amount of seconds. It actually never bothered me that it took that 10 seconds to teleport, but it's just a nice quality that you could do that now. Hmm, 11 minutes. Let's just go to Teleporter High Rain. Because that's the Temple of Forgetfulness, and we have level 1, well, level 33 gear at the moment. So that should be nice. Fastbow Fiction could be nice for increased attack speed. And I wanted to get the Elven Walk as well for increased movement speed. At this point we probably should use that, but I don't know, we have like 0 good skills to use, I think. So if we use that with the 100% cool potion, we could spam that. Just keep pressing like a button 1. It just means that we only have like 4 left of those. but I was gonna use that sooner or later. So at this point, I kind of want to get to level 60, and then we get the quest in here, plus the backpack quest, and we could just gather those. I'm not sure if I want to complete them yet. Like, maybe I'll just get the quests. I guess I want to complete this one in here. But that one shouldn't be too difficult. Like, killing the couple of monsters here and then the end boss, the Erebus. Definitely should do that. But the backpack, you have to kill a lot more enemies. And I'd rather just not waste my time on that. I will be able to just finish that much faster at a higher level, and I can do it at a higher level because the level cap on that is just not existent. Or like level cap is like 190 or 199 maybe even. So basically it doesn't exist because that's the maximum level or even above that. And as buffs, you might even be able to do like, I think this is an old one, like German Unity Day. This might already be gone, but that used to be a code, and I believe the last one, it doesn't work anymore. And the buffs you can use like only once per account. So if you use it on your account and you try to use it again on the same account on a different server, it still might just not work. And yes, double sting shot, I guess it's not a very good skill, but it's like the only thing we have at the moment. Doing the couple of quests here and then maybe veteran quest. That's gonna give me a lot of skill points that I could use to get the skills that I need to get to a higher level. Just get some better attacks than this one. Okay, so we completed that as well. We completed the Guardian system because I registered this character under the Guardian system, like when I made it. I kind of wanted to make this character like the Latin for a state of chaos, status chaos. But it was already like the. It's not like I know Latin or anything. I thought it was just. I was just trying to figure out names that are similar to status of chaos or state of chaos. So I was like, okay, status then. And basically, this. It's not perfect Latin, of course. I just thought it was kind of nice, and it kind of meant the right thing too, but kind of had to be like status chaos with an S at the end too, because this one status chaos was kind of when you have like double or like the second one. If it's like chaos 2, then you wouldn't have the S at the end or something in Latin, but I'm not sure. I just use Google Translate, so don't learn Latin from me, because that's gonna go wrong. And at this point, I'm just experimenting with the Cleric, because I think it's kind of nice to just level faster. Like, you do have all these tools in your inventory that I completely didn't use as the knight for some reasons. Maybe they're valid, maybe not. It's just the plan was flawed from the beginning, but it was a plan. It was not the plan, I guess. Maybe it's still the plan. Like, I plan on actually leveling up the knight more, but having a cleric as a side character just to have like a holy blast buff all the time, that's just kind of nice. And it actually doesn't require you to have anything really on your account, like maybe a little bit of gold, because that's nice to have. Because if you do some skills, you'll need like 10 million gold. You need like a couple of million gold for the other skills, and having a bit of gold definitely helps with your cleric support character. But basically, as you're making it, you'll get some drops on like heaven stones and some armor that you'll sell. Maybe then you'll make some money. And definitely you don't need to get all the skills, but some important ones, like the attack ones. So you don't have to use like this crappy skill, but could use like a better one. So I'm already like level 54. I want it to be level 60. I'm just gonna skip that spider room because that's just more spiders. I'd rather kill these because these give me more experience and more skill point as well. So they're a little bit nicer. Let's see. We get some skill points, but definitely not a whole lot. And maybe I should use the pet too. I've been just lazy picking up the... Well, I guess it's not like lazy, right? Because I'm actually doing it myself. But I should maybe use the pet to pick up items. Because the pet can do that just for free. The P2 can also, or like the other, the newer type of pets can also pick up item, but you have to like pay an NPC some amount of money to get some items and set up a AI system to make that work. Oh, but it's fine. It's all fine. I hope I was recording correctly, because if I wasn't, then that would be embarrassing. Well, basically, you wouldn't miss much, because it's just basically a cleric doing double string shot in Broken Temple first, and then moving over to Temple of Forgetfulness. Okay, so 1.5 hours in the stream, or podcast-ish. Like, it's not, I don't know. In a way it's a podcast, in a way it's like not really. Like maybe the first episode was, and then the second one is like, oh, gameplay and commentary. But it's going over like, I think it's relevant stuff and relevant to the game. Because I'm going over like the events, and I'm going over why I want to do stuff that I'm doing. But it's fine. If you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it. I just hope that I could find the energy to keep it up, or like keep the, what's it called, motivation. And not really motivation, because motivation is there. It's just maybe not always a nice time, because work is definitely just pretty interesting again, and also a lot of work. Work is a lot of work, so just maybe energy is not that great. So maybe being a little bit sick at some day is just gonna just ruin the whole podcast, or like the whole week. not being able to record or something. But who knows? I've been able to do it so far, and I could always just choose to record on Thursday if I feel like it, or if I just completely skip that day, maybe Friday is a better day for me, and then I'm still making it, and it doesn't have to be like 2 hours long. It's a nice goal, I guess. But if I don't have anything to say, or if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, or for some reason I have to make it shorter, then I guess it's going to be shorter. Like last week I was still able to do like 2 hours and 7 minutes, while the other ones was like 2 hours 16 minutes, so like it's like 9 minutes less. It's kind of funny because the first two were like basically the same length. Exactly. You could like make it like some random pause in the video, cut that out, and it will be the exact same length. So I thought that was funny. And why I'm making the cleric again is just to show like how I'm doing that. So I'm already like level 63. That's kind of nice. So let's go ahead and we have new armor too, and weapon. Do I have everything equipped? I do have everything equipped. Right, so we're gonna go quickly over to town, talk to the healer, and see if we can get some additional skills. I've already reached like level 16, so I need to scroll down here, do special gift, and get this wing quest. I'm probably not going to do that right now, but just getting that activated is very necessary. Get some speed. Holy bless, I guess I want. And this one here, this one is nice, but I need 590 skill points. That sucks. Can I learn another one, which is great? Not really. I kind of wanted this skill because this skill is actually OP. That's the one that carried the 120, the 121 cleric that I made. So probably we should save up some more skills. So let's go ahead and go index teleporter Kim. I want to go back to Juno for a bit. Let's see. This click invite to party. So we do Holy Blast and take another charm. Charm increases the damage by like 200. It's not like 250 for. Okay, let me just get that correctly. Yeah, basically charm 7 and encourage 8, which is basically all you get at level 120. Both are 200 increase in damage. Let's see, what am I gonna do? We're gonna go fetch the quest for the spiders, I guess. First I'm gonna just sell some items. And as I'm doing all this, I'm getting empty baskets. Just would be nice to just pick them up. It's like a bonus at this point. Like the whole goal for this one is just to level up. Selling here does take a bit of time. Do I keep? No. I'm not gonna be trying to sell like these weapons. Maybe the 60 weapon. That one is worth more, and people actually do buy that from the merchant apparently. Like I don't know if they do buy it because they know that I put it there maybe, and people are like, oh, let's donate some money to a State of Chaos podcast. So let's keep that for selling it. Well, if you do that, then that's fine. I don't think I put unreasonable prices there. So basically, I got like money back. We started like 90 million. Now we're back on 90. Even after buying those scrolls and a couple of potions. Okay, let's go in fresh with the buffs. Cleansing the temple. This one I'm just going to ignore because I'm not going to finish that anyway. Okay, did I get some skills? We do have Storm Arrow, right? Storm Arrow, Shining Arrow, Double String Shot. Not great. Really just want to have... okay, let's put some Constitution. Basically, Cleric is all intelligence, so Constitution, Strength, 0 Strength really. Just a couple of Dex and Constitution for the skills that we need. So I want to get to like 590, and then I will learn the whatever skill is called. And at this point, we can make it to 100 intelligence. I'm just gonna put everything in intelligence because that's like the only stat that matters. Like I believe like after this, if you get to this point and you put more stats here, it doesn't really do like anything. Well, it does something to your character, but it's like having a few more stats in one or the other. It really doesn't matter what you put it into. Like it's probably a choice between like intelligence and Constitution. If you have like a high level character, you could put it in Constitution or in Intelligence. Oh nice, a drop for Heaven Stones. But like the difference between having like 300 stats more in this versus 300 more stats in that, it's probably like only a bit of attack that you're lacking, or a slight bit of what is he doing here? Don't follow me, please. A bit of attack that you're missing out, and having a little bit more health and mana point like this, HP MP. That's like the main difference, really. And it's not like a whole lot. Like I believe like I don't know, don't quote me on that, but like 300 stats in Constitution is like, it's like 900 health, and on a full health bar, really 900 health on a level 190 character is like literally nothing. Because if you put like a slightly more better jewel, like obviously you should have like maximum jewels, but that's expensive. But like slightly one more better jewel, then that's like a 900 HP different anyway. So doesn't really tip the scales much, or doesn't really. Yeah, it doesn't really do all that much, in my opinion. So just gonna do the quest here, like killing Baron Ice and Blood Terrain. And if we finish this one with the skill pill, then we definitely will have enough for the skill that I want to forge. So yeah, stats don't really mean much. Like I could show you maybe like how much increase it will give me to my attack when I get like 1 intelligence, but that's just like, well, yeah, I don't know. I could try to show it, I guess, but it will. So some increases like intelligence it will give you maybe like half a point to in MP or something stupid like that, or like 2.5 points. So like every time you get 2, you get like 5. So it's like very minuscule differences. At this point, I'm just going to put everything into intelligence just for a slight bit of increase in attack, because I think that might be more noticeable than the HP, but I might be wrong about that. So, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So, okay, I should actually have gotten something actually. I should have gotten the totem. If I had the totem, I wouldn't have died to Erebus, and now I might just die to Erebus because he's gonna be like hitting like very big time. Like the totem is actually super powerful for healing, and I should have bought one for this for sure, and I should have more for later too. And maybe the totem is even better than the HP steel potion, but I might just try and get away with this. Please don't die. Like Erebus actually does quite a bit of damage. And now I'm using an HP steel potion, and hopefully that's just not wasted on this one. We do have a great healing item as well, but I should have bought like the totems as well, because this is kind of scary. Maybe I'll pop a MP steel potion too. I think we might kill him before we die, but transform jumping devil might make it scarier. I think we should be good with just the HP steel potion. This would have been way less scary with just the totem, or maybe both, but that's fine. I'm just not even gonna. Am I gonna bother killing them? Let's see, how much do I get here? I don't even know if that's a lot, but it seems like a lot for killing them. So I guess I'll kill them. So now we're level 68 after doing those quests. And we've gotten quite a bit of skill points because we had the legendary skill pill. Now I should get fast bow fixing level 5 finally. Not that it matters because we have the 100% cooldown activated. Let's see, what is the quest? Cleansing the temple. Not really too keen on that one. So definitely just gonna go learn some skills, and then we'll just go back here, I guess. So this one is very strong. So we need like 119 to learn the next one. Probably just gonna buy this and get all the passives, right? Passives are good. Those increase your attack, maybe. Well, at least some of them will increase your attack, right? You see some... these actually don't cost gold yet. So that's nice. Let's just get this. This is also a nice one, I think. Like, Call Lightning is pretty strong, I believe. At least on later levels, but I don't know. Maybe at level 100 it's not that strong. Maybe that one, Soul Purification might be better at level 100. But who knows? Who knows? Still doesn't cost gold. And the other cleric has better buff, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, let's see what kind of skills we have. We do have this one now, which is great. Judgment Strike don't think that's too great, but since we have like 100% cooldown potion running, might as well check it out. I think the best place to level up is still going to be in the Temple of Forgetfulness. Just because it's like a good experience. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the other quest. I'm just gonna skip the spiders probably, because the other ones, the other monsters are gonna give me more experience for my boosters. I'm not worried I'm gonna run out of boosters until I reach like 121. Because basically what I'm gonna do after Temple of Forgetfulness, if I don't get much experience here anymore, which is probably gonna be like after this round already, I'm gonna go to Big Tomb, or not Big Tomb, but just Tomb. Tomb of Tias. I mean, look at this damage. It's just crazy, right? It's just AoE damage too. Like, look, just one shot this enemy and then this randomly dies as well. That's why I liked Soul Purification. Like, look, that just makes it so strong. Like, this makes you really strong. Like, look at that. Just kill 3 enemies at random, and then this thing on top just randomly die too. Yeah. I think that's crazy. And I don't even know why I didn't know about this skill before. But this is like the craziest skill ever. Like, this does so much damage. It hits multiple enemies in such a large range. And on top of that, it gets even crazier. It actually stuns enemies. So it's a stun as well. So if I wouldn't one-shot it, I might have just stunned it, because there's like a good chance that it will stun. And even if it wouldn't stun, then I could just spam it again, and then it might have stunned. Because you have a chance every time you do it that it might do it. And the chances are pretty good, I think. Just cast the spell and the whole room dies. Like, that's pretty broken. At least on this level. And I'm currently just using the regular level. Maybe I can't use that if I do a skill. Maybe they should fix that. But I'm using the regular 61 plus 15 weapon that we've basically I got it for free, right? Okay, there's some items here. Let's just pick it up. Another Pan's Flute. So this one, oh yeah, you need keys for opening that. So I usually don't bother with keys for this temple, because you could farm the keys from the chests, but opening that chest will not really give you that great of an item. So yeah, it's a bit of a waste in my opinion. And since we reached this level, oh, wrong skill, sorry. Should have been a one-shot. I don't know. Does it say right here how many? Doesn't even say it's like AoE. Maybe at the Master Healer it will say what it does. I just think this is really strange, or just broken, really. So like after I would be done with Tomb, I would go to Vladimir or Vladimir, whatever it's called, and then I'll just do some quests. And with the legendary iris and with the skill that I currently use, I'll get to pretty high level pretty quickly. So just gonna, well, maybe I could have run to the Erebus and killed that too and then go exit, but that's fine. Do I just get that? Let's just get everything that I can. Should I? I should keep like 1200 for that, but that should be okay. Like the healing, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that... Okay. Takes up quite a bit of skill points, but we could always get more skill points with Veteran Quest and this backpack quest, which we didn't finish yet. This is for criticals, but that's not too useful. We're not doing regular hits anyway. We're using skills, and then when you use skills, the criticals don't really matter. Okay, so because the Temple of Forgetfulness, of course, it's a personal dungeon. It's kind of strange, and you always drop your party. Oh, and the nice thing here with the Cleric too is I'm playing the wrong character. But the nice thing here is you do get the spell. So if you get hit by bad effects, you could just use the skill, the spell, and it will be gone. It'll disappear. I don't have Tomb saved because it's like a new character. So let's just teleport to the closest thing we have here, which is the Jinar Patriarch Baba. I hope I said that correctly. I know for sure I didn't. And I should use the title because I did reach level 50. I should have just instantly put this title on because it will give me movement speed. And I should also be using the super haste potion or potion of haste, whatever it's called, because this also increases your movement speed, and there's no reason not to use it because it's that cheap. It's just a little bit inconvenient because you have to use it like every 200 seconds. Yeah, 200 seconds. And the super haste potion is just so much nicer because it's just it lasts 1 hour and it's just more powerful too, so it helps you move a lot more faster. So now basically at this point you should just enter Tomb and kill commanders until you reach like level 115, because after 115 it just gives you very, very little more experience, and then you're just better off doing some quests. It's not super easy to Tomb, but I just spent money entering here. It's fine. I don't like that it just puts you over here. I want to spawn next to the teleporter. And now I'm just lost. Should have gone the other direction, right? I exited here because I kind of wanted to save it, because this is a nice place to save. Am I running in circles? Just picking the wrong direction, like completely opposite what I'm supposed to be doing. No, it should be around the corner now. Yeah, Tomb Guard. So I wanted to save here and do that, and then I wanted to buy some totems. Not sure if I need them for the commanders. I might not even need them that much. We do have HP steel potion active still, so that's probably gonna be enough. Okay, this one doesn't even sell it. That's very inconvenient. What a waste of potions. Yet again, just running around doing nothing. I should probably not sell this because that's a pet. This is a P2 pet, so basically it levels up as you're killing enemies. But I don't know if the pony is that useful. It's kind of nice that it is a pet, and it's a pony that you could ride right away. I'm not even well, I guess the quest for that one is at a Stella, as I discovered before. So we should probably maybe do that and then teleporter Kim. And the teleport is just 2 seconds or 3 seconds now. It's too quick for me to even keep up with that. Okay, now we're going over there. Oh no, it's the animal trainer directly. Completed. So let's see, this one. Yeah, it's basically a mount right away. You do have to feed it like bread and expensive stuff to keep it alive and keep it happy. But it also gives you 13 movement speed, so it's kind of slow, but as a new player and you get this like right away, it's kind of nice, I guess. Let's just equip these because we're not using anything more useful. Yeah, only got 3. I should have just buffed because I was just there anyway. Okay, one sec. Oh, holy bless, yeah. Apparently it does have a cooldown, which is quite long, and I don't have a cooldown potion running on the other cleric. At this point, I'm not sure if the Elizabeth enchantment still works. Because we do still have Elizabeth enchantment active, but I'm not sure if that's legitimately working. And here you can see the skill being completely broken yet again. Like these enemies, they're not even attacking me because they're also stunned. Like you can see the little stun animation above their head. And since I killed one of them, basically 3 of them are dead. And the 4th one also just completely disappeared from existence. Magically, I guess. I guess I could also use the ignition here for a little bit more damage, but I don't really need to. I'm also not even saving that for something special. Oh nice, we have super haste. That's convenient. Let's pop that because we're popping a lot more expensive stuff than that. So definitely nice, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Elizabeth enchantment works still. But I'm pretty sure that if I did get the middle level support, that the Elizabeth enchantment for sure would be gone. So not sure if that works, but if it doesn't, then at the most we're missing out on like 20% attack. But we also have like charm, so that might be 20% of our attack. Plus the attack doesn't really matter that much. We can still kill just fine here. Let's see. Charm level 6. This one does 160 power, so that's not that bad. Level 7 is like 200 and this is already like 160, so would miss out on 40 damage if we just use our own charm. And let's see here. The spell on the hotbar, because these archers are super annoying. Because if these archers hit you, you're stunned for 20 seconds. And oh, it's even 30 seconds. And you know how long 30 seconds is. It's about half a minute. And that's a very long time to just stand around and not be able to move. Because that's a debuff. But if you use the dispel on yourself, it's very convenient. And you could just run away after casting it. Definitely be very careful here. Don't use soul purification near. Don't use it near the occultist, because the occultist, like these ones, they're also bosses. They will not attack you, but if you will use a skill like that, they will aggro, and if your skill like accidentally hits them, they will aggro. And here it's nice. And if they aggro, you might get stoned. And if you're stoned, then you'll lose like most of your buff, which will be disappeared about like after you get hit with stone. I think we should be fine here. I believe we should also use the MP steel potion. We still have buff active for a while. Legendary Iris is gonna run out. I could use MP steel potion, but I think after I kill like one, I get a level up anyway. Okay, let's just use it. Let's not min-max that too hard. I need mana points to cast my spell, so yeah. Okay, gotta level up. We still have like 870 to use of the experience boosters. And at this point, do I use skill point boosters on them? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of a waste to use skill point boosters here, but let's just stop that maybe. Because I think the commanders are not like specifically meant to be high skill experience. Okay, I'm gonna should I guess maybe we should quit here. Oh great, I'm dying. I should start casting the spell, but maybe I should quit here. Like the episode is already like over 2 hours. I think I will just continue this like next week. The best thing to do here probably is just continue grinding the Cleric next week. Just pop some legendary Iris, then finish off the commanders, get to level 115, then after that is going to be Vladimir quests and stuff. And meanwhile, while I'm not playing the Cleric, I'm just going to use my other Cleric that I've already gotten to this level, and maybe use this, see what I can do with this, continue with this, and then I will show you next week how we're continuing to work on how I got there. But it's quite straightforward with soul purification, at least up to that level. So, and until then, it's probably best to just log out, keep the buffs here. Not sure if those run out, but we'll see. But instead of playing this, and it's already been 2 hours, it would be best to just continue that next week. And then meanwhile, I might just, if I have the energy, I might just play like a different character. Maybe I'll play the knight a little bit, level some pets, or do whatever. Maybe try to make some money out of the event, the Halloween event. I'm pretty sure the Halloween event is gonna run for like the end of the month. It's gonna stay a while, because like Halloween, like the real Halloween, is like October 31st, so it's like the end of the month. So I would assume that at least till then, you'll be able to get like the empty baskets, the pumpkins, and maybe that can be a nice source of income for me. But I'll have to I'll have to see and update you about that like next week. But I'm pretty sure that's good. Do use the buffs, codes that you can get still, and that's basically it, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, on top of the Halloween event, they might run some other events. Like, maybe this is just pure speculation, but maybe there's going to be like an upgrade event or a jewel event later this month. Maybe there's going to be like a 200% pet event again, or like 200% dungeon time or something. Or maybe there's going to be like elements of iris dropping again. Just keep a lookout on that. Try to take advantage of whatever they try to throw our way. There's an update in events. Oh, great. Just as I'm talking about that. Let's say, capture that. Oh, yeah, this is the Discord. So, this just dropped. There's going to be a jewel event, of course, because I was saying that. I didn't even say that, but there might be stuff coming along the way. This one is going to run October 20th. Check out the Discord so you'll see at your local time which time exactly it starts. So it seems like there's a bit of a difference here in time, but there's only like a 2 hour of difference. What? It's the same day, right? Exclusively for jewel melding, so it's not like for jewel fusion and other jewel related stuff, but that should be nice for people. Personally, I don't think I have the jewels to melt on my fresh stored, but we'll see what I get from coming events. So I guess that's gonna be the end of that episode and the end of that chapter. Just keep an eye on the events and the updates, and maybe join some of them if you feel like them. And yeah, thanks for watching now, and goodbye. See you next time.